I want to be a Notion girly, and that means I gotta earn those badges. Lesson 3 in Notion Academy isn't a lesson, it's a quiz. The Notion Essentials Badge Quiz. So this week, we're gonna make sure that we're ready. Let's get into it. At the end of Notion's Essentials path, there's a quiz that will earn you a badge, like a Girl Scout without the cookie sales. I'm telling myself it's a fun little knowledge check because I've been overthinking it for about 2 weeks now. I know, I can retake it if I don't pass, but still. Tests just do something to me. They always have. I can know this stuff cold and walk in and still be convinced that if the B option is offered too many times in a row, it can't be right. I typically will just overthink everything. So instead of quietly panicking alone, I thought maybe I'd bring you guys along for the journey. I'm putting together a study guide to cover everything that we've learned in lessons 1 and 2. We're going to go through all the concepts I think are going to be important for us to make sure we get that badge. You ready? Because we got a quiz to pass. We've been translating Notion's corporate speak into real life. Their lessons are built for teams and businesses. We've been doing it for adulting. But the quiz is in corporate. Full business mode. That means I'm going to need to sort through questions about teammates and projects, company policies, and quarterly strategy proposals. Meanwhile, we've been building that fun little 5-star resort of our life, as a Notion girly. So that means we've got to make sure that we know this stuff well enough that we can answer the questions that they're asking, no matter what context it's coming in. Not because we're going corporate, but because behind every business concept, there's a real life use. A company policy question is probably just a wiki question. A teammate feedback scenario is probably more something with comments and mentions and reminders. A project deadline, we probably want to see that in a calendar. We know all these things, we just need to know them both ways. Building basics covers a lot. A couple of the blocks that I keep coming back to are the table, the toggle, and the callout blocks. A table block is a simple grid on a page. Rows, columns, all editable, simple, clean, done. Unlike a database where every row opens to its own full page, with its own set of properties, views, and filters. Toggle hides content until you click it. This is really great for FAQs. The callout is a highlighted box. It's the sticky note of Notion, and honestly, it's one of my personal faves. Everything else in building basics, slash commands, views, filters, wiki, verification, all of that's going to be in the study guide, and you can go grab it. I almost completely forgot about offline mode. Like, I genuinely forgot about this until I was putting it on the study guide and saying, oh wait, right, that exists. I don't even remember going through that in the lesson. Going somewhere without the internet? Go to your page settings and turn on available offline. Notion saves it locally, done and done. So that means if you're on a plane thinking you're gonna work in Notion, you can make sure that you've got it saved in offline mode just in case that Wi-Fi is not as reliable as you'd like it to be. And then the combo that I keep thinking about, which is comments, mentions, and reminders, because in one comment, you can do both mentions and reminders. Super handy. You can leave a comment on a specific block and you can do the @ right, to mention a person, but then you can also do the @ and you can put in a date or time and it'll make sure that they get notified in the Notion app, which is actually kind of really cool. For example, if I wanted to tag myself to remind myself to study, I could do that. What are some other ways that you would use comments, mentions, or reminders? So I made a study guide because of course I did. Every concept from building basics and sharing and collaboration, plus more of the Notion terms and phrases I have added to our dictionary. Things like database template, filter, calendar view, page owner, verification, offline mode, all the terminology that I'm expecting to come up in the quiz because it's all baked into those 2 lessons. It's free. I've got it up on the site right now, so go grab it before you sit down for your quiz. We've gone through the concepts, the study guide is live. The resort has been doing this all along. We just needed to remember that we know this in corporate too. It's time to find out. I made a whole study guide. I went through every concept. I know this stuff, but it's a test, and tests just, I'm gonna do it. Okay, we're ready. I think I'm ready. I'm gonna hit submit now. Oh, okay, we did it! We did it! We did it! We got a badge. We're that much closer to being a Notion girly. If you want to grab my study guide, it's on the site now. Go grab it, get your Essentials badge, you Notion girly you. Next up, we start Notion's workflows path, so we'll have a few lessons there before our next quiz. Things are about to get a lot more connected.